Now, folks, we're on to the last award of the night, but certainly not the least. Where it's the Digital Support Award, and it's fantastic to see two young men, one from Rhodes and one from Edenderry, collaborating to come up with, I think, a very well worded or very well named podcast, the Offaly Irish. A great wordplay on Offaly there, lads. Started last May when you were supposed to be doing your leaving cert and you were getting the predicted grades. So I don't know which of you wants to maybe give us a little bit of background on the podcast and how you're doing.
So yeah, it all started because the leaving cert, we hadn't a clue what was going on, and we said we would try to keep busy. And I ended up putting something up one day saying, "I'm going to start a podcast. Who'd like to join?" And two lads hopped on. Thomas is one. Our friend Dara Daly was the other. And unfortunately, Dara went off to do other things at college. But since we're doing a media degree, we stuck with it. And doing media helped us do better with it, I guess.
Yeah, very good. And Thomas, you were just explaining to me there off air that you've had all sorts of people, I suppose, involved in your podcast. Maybe you'll tell us about some of them and how you developed that, because that's not easy to maybe break through to those type of people.
No, so at the start of it, we decided that we'd like to do an interview style show, and so next thing was who were we going to interview. So we've had a plethora of guests. We've had people from Ireland, such as the majority of the Hardy Books cast. Martin Maloney, 3 Books Left, Owen Colgan. We've had other comedians. Sir Steve O'Thimothy has been on our show. We've had UFC stars. Bruce Buffer has been on our show. We've had them all. Scientists, athletes. We'll have anybody on.
Oh, brilliant. And where did the idea come from, lads?
I suppose I listened to podcasts when I was doing some jobs during the summer. I was thinking eventually I'd love to do one. And because I do archery, you might see the bow behind me. I want to do an archery one, but I was thinking maybe that's a bit too niche in Ireland. And then we decided we'll have 3 lads do a chat. And we said, let's have 3 lads do a chat with a guest and we'll talk about whatever's relative to them.
And how do you go about maybe sourcing these people and getting in contact with them?
Well, we have this philosophy of if you don't ask, you don't get. And we'll email or we'll go on Instagram and we'll text like their agents, their managers, publicists, and if they say yes, we have them on. If it's a no, sure, we'll live with it.
Yeah. It was pretty funny at the start, just 3 lads going on Instagram, messaging like celebrities and it was crazy. It's so silly looking back on it now versus what we do now. No, but a year in, it's been different.
It's brilliant, lads, because if you're dead right, Thomas, if you don't ask, you won't get, and that's in any walk of life. And if I suppose an opportunity here tonight, maybe to promote the podcast, and I'm sure you'll be looking for sponsors or a bit of support to drive the thing on. How is that side of the business going for you?
It's been good. Advertising is definitely the hardest bit, but when it came to the sponsors, they were pretty handy. Was it the Manscaped approach us?
Yeah, Manscaped approached us. Yeah,
they approached us, and then I had a good chat with a guy from this YouTube plugin called TubeBuddy, and eventually we got sorted with them. So, it does end up being a thing of who you know, because I knew this guy, and then we got in with that.
It always helps, Jared. There's no doubt about that. But lads, look, just huge congratulations. It's brilliant to see. We've heard some fantastic positive stories here from people all over Offaly. And so, look, huge thanks to the County Council and Offaly Independent. And lads, really looking forward to see how your podcast and your careers develop over the years. So very well done and congratulations.